I do is count. When they talking shit, all I do is count. When they talking shit, I just sit back and laugh. Y'all broke as shit, y'all ain't getting no bag.
April, a simple daddy-daughter trip to a Chicago McDonald's turned tragic when the car they were riding in was riddled by more than 50 bullets, claiming the life of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams. Her death rocked the city of Chicago, with many on social media blaming her dad, Chicago rapper Jonte Adams, for her death. And here to share their story is Jonte Adams and his father, Johnny.
That gang stuff, I ain't gonna lie, man, that stuff is being promoted by the white man too. So anything, anytime something's being promoted by the white man, and I don't mean by all white people, I mean the where the KKK ran off and disappeared to. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they behind that shit. They the new empire, the new Atlantic, the new WGN, the new Fox. It ain't even about skin no more. It's about sin. Like they done got it to the point where we comfortable with committing these sins for them and entertaining these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though like you saying, it's all money, it's all the money maker. Like everybody that get killed, every time a black person die, a white person die, the motherfuckers get paid.
Yeah.
Because it's statistics and numbers. And that's how they wanted it to be. And like once a motherfucker really understand like that we was stripped, raped, and like this the thing. Bro, segregation ended in 1960, bro. Literally 50 years ago. We just started being able to go to school with white people, bro. 50 years ago. My grandma 80. You see what I'm saying? So y'all think these white motherfuckers letting us be free in 50 years? After 400 years of imprisonment and slavery? And my last thing, like as far as like with the Jesus, like I said, I'm not a Christian, bro. Think of his story. Think about how it fits most black. He didn't have a father.
Yeah.
That's a black man.
Yeah.
Hello. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a black dude, bro. It's a black man. That's what they don't want you to know. Cat Williams just did a whole stand-up about that shit. It's called World War III. And World War III is the war on spirituality.
The black human beings got every DNA inside our DNA, so we can make every human being like you know what I'm saying. So that right there should show that we were the first. The fact that we got all strands inside of us, like, so come on, like
we chose them, bro. We chose them. We just gotta wake up and know who we are. You know what I'm saying? The longer they keep us ignorant and brainwashed, bro, this shit ain't gonna never change, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if black people knew who we are, like if black people knew like the truth about Jesus Christ and shit like that, bro, we'd be in a whole different space, bro. Man, imagine if people knew.
You know what I seen a white person do one time? Maybe I was high tweaking. You know, when you be high, you be paying attention to the stupidest shit. But I swear to God, I was at a stop sign, and it was a white person in front of me. The white person stopped at the stop sign, looked left and right, and seen it was white people. He held me back and let two white cars go from the left and one from the right. Like all the white people go, and then he waved at them and then pulled off. Like just that love they got for each other. Like if we had that type of shit,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
like,
bro.
That shit crazy. Like they really stick together and look what they got. They got the world. You know what I'm saying? That's
the white man system and his brain. It's the strategy is fucked up, but if you really think about it, it's cold how they got us to still think the same for fucking 400 years, bro. Look, they still using the Willie Lynch letter, like the story of color. Make the darkest hate the lightest.
Yeah.
They use that shit against us. Then they use it's not enough room for both of y'all to be at the top. Only one of y'all can be the guy. So now we out here cutting each other. Hunger Games.
Yeah,
I mean, what's that shit called? Squid Games. Now we out here living like the Squid Game. Because we all feel like it's not it's $1 billion in the bowl. Nigga, 100 trillion of us could eat off this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how they made, and that's how it is. Samuel Jackson from the Django. That same mentality to this day it sticks around for black people.
It's been beaten to our DNA.
Yeah,
that's what we gotta realize. Like when that self-hate, that anger that just pops up, they've been making us fight each other, and they sit back and eat popcorn and watch it and bet on it. You know what I'm saying? Mandingos, they take their best slave and make them fight. That's why we got that into us to want to fight each other.
Did you ever watch Calvin Kaepernick series on Netflix?
No, what's it about? I need to check it out.
Man, bro, you gotta check it out, bro. His message is so dope. It was basically like how athletes slaves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the same shit. Like and it coming on, he had them sizing up the slaves with their shackles on, the same way they size up the football players on the field, making them run, jump. You know what I'm saying? Except they had the equipment on, they was enslaved like slave character and shit. But it's like it's these type of messages that we overlook, and it's real people who going through the shit, putting it out there for us. You know what I'm saying? To see like, even like you got the Tupacs of the world, nobody really got his message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people swear that they love Pac, but they still don't understand the sacrifice. Dr. King, people don't understand the sacrifice. People want us to, we going backwards. You got black people out here. Okay, let's just say, okay, Dr. King died for us to end segregation, have the right to vote, to basically be with other races.
Yeah.
So now you got black people condoning into the white man's system. The white man don't want us with his women. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X was the type of motherfucker like, man, that's why my first thing was to touch the white man's woman, because he didn't want us with him. Like, we can't talk about generational curses if my mama gonna be like, you better not bring that white bitch up in here. I mean, that's a generational curse too.
Yeah.
You don't want your child you know what I'm saying, having relations with a white woman, and the white person don't want their child to deal with a black person. No, that's the thing.
What you think racism is?
That's what it is, and maybe that's what needs to happen. Because
if you take a bowl and you put paint in it, you put white paint, you put brown paint, black, different color paints, and you mix it all together, eventually it's gonna turn one color. That's what they scared of. That's what racism is, really.
Fact. That's a fact, and I believe Jesus was mixed. That's another one of my theories. I believe Jesus was a mixed child, bro. No bullshit. And that's what I think. But you know, if you mix, if you ain't 100% white, and that's why he got beat like that, because he's a mutt. He looked white. That's why he got long hair. His hair was long as hell. Yeah. But hell yeah, man. Like,
how can you even have racism if you go to church, or if your religion shows the truth?
That's what I'm saying. So like, what I'm getting at, maybe the kids need to be in these type of areas, diverse areas. The kids need to be dealing with people other than their own culture, because the future starts now with the kids. Because we stuck in our ways. We already set. The only hope of change we got is through the children. Like, just imagine if I was racist and my son had a white girlfriend, bam, and her father racist, and we both saying the same things. I don't want you dealing with that white girl. I don't want you dealing with that nigga. And then they have a baby. Now, only the love that you have for your child will make you reveal how you really feel about them. Like, if you can't come together for the love of your son and the love that he have for this woman and their child, you really a racist. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about nothing but you and how you feel.
The fact that we can make a kid with them lets you know, like, why are you getting mad? Like, it's nature is allowing it. Why are you not allowing it?
Facts. And we got to get out that shit, because believe it or not, black people just as racist. Black people could be mad as hell if their son or daughter came in with a white person, believe it or not.
Yeah.
A lot of us would. Not me, because my grandmother's white. But I'm just saying, I believe the change starts like with things like that. Like, you can't, that means Martin Luther King died for nothing. If your son can't walk in the crib with a Puerto Rican or a white woman, love don't have a color.
Yeah, it don't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, it's certain the generational curses is big. The real problems, things like you just said, self-hate. Like, it's not police brutality. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
That shit not the issue, bro. Like, niggas not dying, bro. Black on black crime the issue, bro. That's the issue. Police not killing us at the rate we killing each other, bro. So why is Black Lives Matter based around police brutality? It should be based around these children and people getting killed in their own neighborhoods. That should be Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
But the news so factuated on police brutality because that's how the masses want it. That's how the new KKK want it. Whole time, the real problem is motherfuckers like me, how I used to live, niggas who was living like I was living in my neighborhood. That's the problem. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They want motherfuckers to turn up and riot and act like animals so they can have a reason to do martial law. They putting, like, you got, look, man, if you break shit down, bro, one day matter of fact, anybody can do it. You can go on Google and go to Chicago and look up lead pipes. in Chicago, and it's gonna pop up. It's gonna be dark red in all the hoods, and it's gonna be light red in good areas, and in all the white neighborhoods, it's gonna have no color. Them lead pipes. What is the main thing niggas do when they make Kool-Aid? They go to the sink. You know what I'm saying? And they make them some goddamn Kool-Aid. They drinking lead water. That's when niggas be fighting pit bulls and shit. They be giving pit bulls lead. It makes you mad, makes you angry,
makes you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like you got shit like that going on, people don't even know about. So on top of taking pills, on top of doing drugs, so we all fucked up. We gotta purify ourselves and see who we really are.
No bullshit, bro. Like I be listening to people, bro. Like I was just listening found to out where he originally from. You know what I'm saying? Like his tribe. Kyrie, like he just went back to and shit like that. Like that's the type of shit we really far away from our culture. Like, you know, so I'm not saying that's what everybody need to do, but a motherfucker do need to try to find out who they are. And I'm not saying go to no motherfucking island and try to, but like just really try to understand who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying, and not who these people want you to be. And that's what we wrapped up on. Who everybody want us to be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want titties. Yeah. Everybody want an ass. Everybody want $1 million.
What's cool?
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really understand and sit back. That's something I had to do after my daughter. I had to sit back, understand, because this shit went totally left. Because it was going left for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? After I lost my daughter, because I didn't understand. I didn't understand what I wanted.
This one question I want to ask you. It's gonna be a little deep question, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep, but
you can ask.
Like, cause you said you was in the streets. You said you been shot at, all that type of shit. But if your daughter wasn't in the car with you, you think the type of lifestyle you live in, you think you would have thought you would have seen that coming, or you don't think you did nothing that bad to deserve that type of shit?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see that coming though. I can't even lie. I ain't see that coming. Yeah. And I can't say that I ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? Because even just the people I deal with, even if I didn't do shit, the niggas I deal with, I got homies incarcerated for murder. You know, once people get locked up, that points the fingers. Like, if your homie get locked up for a murder, now the people who homie it is who did, like, oh, they did that. You know what I'm saying? So I got niggas who locked up for murders and shit like that. So you know how Get Back, the new generation is, Get Back gang.
Yeah.
It's like you get anybody affiliated. You guilty by association. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I could expect it, but I didn't expect it that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of proud. I want to say, I can't even say lacking, because I really was just with my daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just about guilty by association?
Yeah, just like guilty by association. And like the shit that my name in and the allegations, and you know what I'm saying? I was diss rapping, all type of shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
So, but like, if she wasn't in the car, like, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my biggest regrets though. Like, when I first did Drill O, I think I did Drill O, and she asked me like, "Do you regret putting in the car?" I'm like, and my answer was no.
You had to the windows, like what? Was it like you was able to see you had your little girl with you?
Nah, my shit. But I ain't gonna lie, the reason why I said a motherfucker could have seen it, because they pulled in the front of my car. You could see if she's in the front seat, like, I'm parked in the drive-thru. If they pull through the exit, you see what I'm saying? They like I locked eyes with the driver, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Even though my window's tinted, but you could see through the front, and it's daytime and shit like that. Like, so, but I don't think they necessarily knew she was in there. But you definitely could have seen in the front of my car the way they came in, though.
So it was like a 50-50 chance they could have seen.
Yeah, it's probably like I ain't gonna even lie. Probably I'll give it like 80-20, no bullshit. And the 80 is them not knowing she was in there. You know?
All right, so yeah, that's being real. That's being real.
It's like an 80-20. I'm just being logical. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
Yeah. Because if they seen that, and that'd be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but definitely it's people out here obviously that don't give a fuck, because it's a lot of kids getting shot, crossfires and stuff like that left and right in Chicago. People doing that shit, like you said, over diss tracks, over words. You know what I'm saying? Like, you letting words that the white man came up with, and you letting these words that got, they got actions behind it, but at the end of the day, the actions they ain't happened yet.
No bullshit.
So you letting these words that the white man came up with, and damn near the way you respond to it is how the white man made it seem like that's how you're supposed to respond. through movies that they paid for and got paid for through taxes, and what they allow to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's a fact.
man,
No bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, like a motherfucker made like everything too sensitive. Like it's like rap ain't fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be. It's like even with hip hop, rap, like the fans put rappers in a lose-lose situation. Like if you're not living that, they not fucking with you.
yeah,
If you living that, if you actually living like that, you either dying or going to jail. And then now the fans now they stop listening to you because ain't no more music dropping. So it's like a motherfucker got to make rap fun, bro. Bring fun. It's like even basketball. Like make everything so politicked out and for the money, and nobody doing the shit for like because it's their passion no more. Everybody doing it for the check.
yeah,
Even the podcasters, bro. Like even interview bloggers and bro, they'll print some disrespectful ass shit just for them the monetization for YouTube. Knowing the
yeah,
motherfucker gonna click the shit because you said woo 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 7-year-old. You know, say some old disrespectful ass shit in the title.
yeah.
Like clickbait, so it's like, bro, damn, at least have some type of decency about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like everything ain't for money. Everybody's story don't.
If it's some shit that's out there, like even the person themselves put it out there, and you just putting it out there, spreading it. Like I feel like that's cool because it is money and it is a job behind that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people getting mansions and all type of shit out that shit. So
Hell yeah,
like,
that's the wave shit.
but it's saying the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, what come out your mouth? You know what I'm saying? It's definitely stuff. It's definitely consequences behind it. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah, these motherfuckers like, bro, they be. Man, these motherfucking bloggers, bro, they paying for they making the money because they paying for niggas paperwork. They uploading niggas paperwork. Like, believe it or not, no matter how much you call these niggas rats and all, these niggas was once gangbangers and their reputation is on the line. So bloggers have to be careful too.
yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker, a rat. Like, you know what I'm saying? A rat will still kill you because he probably killed before. That's why y'all was fucking with him before.
Especially if you out here trying to fuck people lives up, shit like that.
Like for real, bro.
People sue you. They'll do all type of shit.
Well,
you know what I'm
especially
saying?
this social, bro, man. You got a better chance of slapping a motherfucker in person than rather playing them on social media. They will kill you for playing with them on social media.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This what niggas pride at. This what niggas heart at. This what niggas life set on this social media shit. So, like, you play with a nigga on here, bro, motherfucker gonna be ready to, like, that's why you can't even, like, I don't even, that's why I'm fully hands down, like, out that type of lifestyle.
You just got to keep it real. If you keep it real, people still get mad at what you keeping it real. Like you can post something that they said, you know what I'm saying, but like the title was something else and they get mad. But even though they said it, you can put what they said in the title and motherfuckers get mad because they start seeing the feedback of what they said and they start blaming other people. You know what I'm saying? Instead of understanding that this is what you put out. You feel me?
Oh, that's a fact.
But it's cool. Like if somebody hits you up, like take this down, and you don't take it down for the money, like then that's when shit should, you know, you're gonna have consequences behind that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. When I did True Teller, and he asked me, he like, Joe, do you feel like you deserve the criticism that the fans was giving you? And I'm like, shit. I told him like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie because I put myself in that position to even, you know what I'm saying, to even get talked about in that type of way. So it's like you gotta, like you said, you gotta understand, like this shit is a job. This shit people job. There's niggas that's paying their rent and plus off this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas taking this shit serious. So hell, like once I understood the blogging world, that's why I'm so like humble now. Now I ain't arguing with no motherfuckers. I ain't finna be on YouTube, and I'm not finna be up here incriminating myself. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove a point to no motherfuckers who all the way in California, some motherfucker who don't know shit. You know what I'm saying about what I really got going on.
Yeah.
But I definitely understand the blogging world now, though. No bullshit.
Yeah, and it's definitely a lot of real people in the comments, and you got a lot of depressed people spilling out their energy in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So you can't let everything get to you, you know. But just know that's what come with this lifestyle when you put yourself out there to the world. You know what I'm saying? People hide behind computers, keyboards, all type of shit. So you're gonna get some crazy shit. You're gonna see some crazy ass shit. Even when you play the game with motherfuckers, people be saying shit that, you know what I'm saying? They say some crazy ass shit when you playing the game with, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
a motherfucker, I done had that shit on the game. These little motherfucker boys, man. I don't even like saying the colors, like, but you know these little white motherfuckers crazy on that
yeah,
bitch, like
you can't
for
even have your
real.
little kid. You playing the game, got your little kid, got this. They coming through the TV. They, man, damn, what the fuck they talking about? They some sick shit. Like, what the
No
hell they on?
bullshit. They call them motherfuckers. You big lip mouth, big lip. Ooh, oh damn. Like I don't receive like, and I ain't gonna lie. I learned every action don't need a reaction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know where I'm trying to go. I know what level I'm trying to take myself to, and
Yeah,
like you, it's people with 6 million followers who get hate comments under their shit all day. You don't see them niggas saying shit back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it's like you just got to deal with it. And like the stages I done been at and the level of hate I done received, I don't think nothing. Like in my head, nothing can hurt me no more. Not no words. How we were just talking about, like no words. You got freedom of speech. That's you know what I'm saying. So what? First Amendment. You have the freedom of speech, so you can say whatever you want. Actions speak louder than words to me. Like so.
yeah,
Now I just don't even respond because I'm on a whole positive level. Like right now, like I say, I got all these fucking news networks and people watching me. They watching my stories. People waiting on me to slip up, and I'm not gonna slip up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Yeah, but you doing the right thing though. You moving right. Just don't over. They say you're your worst critic. You know what I'm saying? So just know that
facts.
you're gonna always over judge yourself. You know, just know what you went through is man, that shit crazy. I'm sorry you had to go through that at the end of the day, and what people got to think, what they got to say about you. I'll still be trying to recover about losing my kid. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even let that stuff get to me. Like I'm still trying to figure out how I can make sure this don't happen to nobody else's kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting myself in your shoes. Like, so I'm just trying to tell you, like, what all the stuff you've been telling me, you know, just keep on thinking how you thinking and don't let that shit get to you at all. Not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even my point of view, just a real nigga talking to you, like, just keep doing what you're doing. You can still critique yourself, but don't overjudge yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because what you went through is some crazy shit, and I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you had to go through that, and just I like how you turned it into a positive message and a movement to help stop negativity. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that needs to be pushed right now. No negative comments. None of that, no person's point of view. Anything should be towards how can they help this situation.
No bullshit. Start praying for each other more and shit, bro. Like because
Yeah,
it could be you. It could be it could be anybody. This it's the rural. It's happening everywhere. Texas, Houston, Dallas, Las Vegas, New York. Like this shit going on everywhere, bro. It's guns everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker gotta stop judging, you know, because like you never know. Because if it was you, how would you want people to come at you? You know what I'm saying? You will want people like trust me. You gonna want people to understand you. You gonna want people because I needed people to understand me. You know what I'm saying? Like without the few people who was trying to understand me, I probably would have broke mentally. Like you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Because it's
yeah,
like it's so much. You know what I'm saying? It's like that was my real. You know what I'm saying? So, but like that, what I'm getting at, just gotta start praying for each other and uplifting each other. Like because like we said in the beginning, we the only race that don't stick together. Them motherfuckers in China making their own sun right now.
man. Even
You
when
know
they
what I'm
come out
saying?
here, they got their own little spot. You know,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Mexicans stick
they got
together.
their
They
own little
be
spot. You
come
know what I'm
on, bro.
saying? Like
Like we got to stick up for each other. Like when these white motherfuckers then, like I had a situation with the McDonald's CEO, the CEO of McDonald's, he a white rich motherfucker. He said me and Adam Toledo parents had failed our children. Him and Lori Lightfoot had sent some text to each other and the shit got leaked. Lori wound up leaking the text message about him talking about us and shit.
damn.
And it's like all these white motherfuckers, I'm reading the comments. It's like all these white motherfuckers, like, what did he say wrong? Because he had to get up on the news and apologize. Because everybody like, that's racist. Motherfuckers marched and shit, protest. So it's like a lot of white motherfuckers in the comments, like, what did he say wrong? That's the problem with society. People hate when you tell the truth. Like, the white motherfuckers defending their people. Like, he ain't say shit wrong. That they failed their children. This 1,000 white people. And I'm just like, and the black person can't defend me because y'all told me down. So how would it look about y'all defending me now?
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? When we should have been riding together from the jump. A child got killed. That's all that should have mattered from the jump.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying, like the whole interview. How that so you said that shit leaked for real? I didn't even hear about that shit.
Hell yeah, bro. You can look that shit up on Mayor Lightfoot. Shit, even if you just type in Jasmine Adams. Like that shit gonna pop up on YouTube, WGN, CBN. Like, you know what I'm
They
saying?
just talking about you and then leak it on top of that.
And then just leak it out. But see the thing, it's election. It's
How,
all a
how long ago
strategic part.
afterwards since it happened that text had got leaked?
That happened. I want to say in November. That shit happened in like November or December. No bullshit. Because the motherfucker, whole bunch of shit here happened. My baby mama here wound up doing WGCI interview after that shit and all type of shit that them one text message here led to because it stirred up a lot of emotions from parents. Like, who the fuck is y'all to say you a white motherfucker? Yeah. You don't know shit about saying we failed our kids, like saying my mama done failed me because I went to jail or because I got shot.
It definitely wasn't leaked like the first day, first week. It was leaked like a couple weeks later.
Hell yeah, around like, you know, to get the hot. She leaked it because she was in the hot seat. She used him as a bait to get the media and press up off her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy. Yeah.
So you know how the politicians, it's political shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just like as I'm reading all that shit, I'm like, man, ain't no black people say, man, they ain't failed them children. They ain't. Out of Toledo, people got up in March though. They put a protest together, but ain't no black motherfuckers be like, oh, well, no, that's wrong. You know why? Because all we do is kick each other down. So how do it look when the white people do it? Yeah. How do it make you feel when you see white people tearing a motherfucker who just like you down? And that's all I was thinking. Like, and it made, even at that moment, that it fucked my head up and made me really think like, Joe, we living wrong, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker living totally backwards, bro. For what our people died for, what our people fought for. We living totally wrong, bro.
Yep. Everybody confused. Confused.
Bro, when I say that shit hurted me, like watching all them white, because I know they Republicans. Yeah. White Republican, rich motherfuckers with middle class. He ain't say nothing wrong. They failed him. Woo, Jasmine is gone. Adam Toledo's gone. What did he say wrong? Yeah. Like that shit, I'm like, damn. You know, because it's sort of, even though we don't want to say it, it's kind of the truth. And this the thing about black people. You know, it's the only we can say, it's like nigga. Only we can say it, even though it's wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just be honest with the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I sit and tell myself all the time, like, it's my fault, but not in that type of way. Like, it's like, I did all I can do. But yes, my lifestyle, my decision making is the reason for that. You know what I'm saying? But once you sit back and see these white motherfuckers telling you that shit, and like, same thing, you said these 10 motherfuckers sitting back voting on this shit and betting on this shit, and like, it's like, nah, bro, I can't be like, I don't want to be a nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a nigga to them no more. I don't want to, even though we always going to be niggas, but I'm not going to keep presenting myself as a nigga and entertaining these people, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit entertaining to them. Our children dying, bro. This shit entertaining to these outlets, these news outlets. They don't give a fuck. They just want a story. Mm-hmm. Like, once you understand that, like, a motherfucker really think different, but like a lot of people ain't got the world in their business like that. A lot of people don't understand. That's why a lot of people so judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't in my shoes or anybody else's shoes who've been through something is tragic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, what would you like? What would you, if you was able to talk to the shooters? What would you tell them? Like, you know, you can't do nothing. All you can do is just talk. What would you say to them?
Actually, I done had a conversation with one of them. Shit, while he was in jail, but there's
when they talking shit, all I do is count. When they talking shit, all I do is count. When they talking shit, I just sit back and laugh. Y'all broke as shit, y'all ain't getting no bag.